With the B-17 bomber at Boeing Field, I'm Megan Black. Evening Magazine starts now.
I'm St. Brian at the Cannes Film Festival.
I've got the stars of Kung Fu Panda 2. We're all sleep deprived and a little silly.
Arr, I be Jim Dever in Burlington, behind the scenes in a very unusual film project. I'll tell ye about it.
Their work in World War II was a piece of forgotten history. Until now. Meet the female pilots who finally got their due almost 70 years after they served. It's Evening Magazine for Wednesday, May 25th.
Hi, and welcome to Evening Magazine from Boeing Field tonight, where we're letting you in on a great event that is happening through this weekend. You can literally reach out and touch history. You can take a tour and or fly in a World War II B-17 bomber, and I gotta tell you, it is an awesome experience. More on how you can take that flight or the tour coming up a little bit later in the show. But first, do you go to church? You know, surveys say that about half of all Americans actually attend a religious service, and another survey puts it really at about 20%. So if you're a minister, what are you to do? Well, how about go Hollywood? Here's Jim Dever.
In a Skagit County storage unit.
You're a fancy wee lass.
What an interesting smell. A little bit of heaven meets Hollywood.
I want you to lean in lustily, you know, and say, "Who be they, Captain?"
Yeah, and we try to make the videos as silly as possible.
Where it goes thump, 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 thump,
So the videos are silly, the messages are serious.
Pastor Bruce Werson is at it again, bringing the Bible to the big screen, chapter and verse.
Each week it's like, oh my gosh, what are we doing this week?
Yeah. On your line, i.e., we Cretans be descended, really overemphasize Cretans.
The former UCLA Film School student and his crew from the His Place Community Church in Burlington are working their way through all 66 chapters of the good book.
The only purpose of the video is to just instantly get it in people's head what the theme of the book is and who the main characters are.
Their storytelling vehicle, a $600 Ford Falcon.
Chopped the roof off. It's not a convertible. We just cut the roof off, made our own convertible.
Lifelike motion courtesy of expert car shakers.
Yeah, because there's a little up and down and then a little sideways, and sometimes there's a pothole.
Their series of short films called Route 66, Road Trip Through the Bible, is bringing a little cinema excitement to the Sunday sermon.
Brainstormed as far out of the box as we could, and it ended up being, how about if we got an old car, drove on the actual Route 66, and picked up all the hitchhikers from each book of the Bible.
I am the prophet Haggai, and I am a motivational speaker.
Bruce plays the role of curious traveler.
So how far are you going?
Nineveh.
Hitchhikers from the Bible are brought to life by local actors.
We started this, we decided not to use the people from within the church, because when you look on the screen and you see Moses, I don't want everyone going, hey, that's Uncle Dave. And I wanted to just see, it's Moses. And so we went outside the church to the acting community. It doesn't matter what their faith or lack of faith is. We just said, you want to be a part of this? And they've responded incredibly. We've had over 80 actors now who donate their time, who come out, learn the parts, and you know, put these things together. It's been a lot of fun.
Tonight, I've been invited to ride along for the book of Titus.
Let's do this one take.
Yeah.
Which describes, among other things, pirates on the Isle of Crete.
Where do you think ye be taking us in this perverted land boat?
The scene is filmed in one continuous shot, which puts a lot of pressure on a novice actor not to miss his line.
There's a pirate island!
I picked a bad time to take a swing.
But after a handful of misfires,
Son of Satan!
Satan's son.
we finally get one in the can.
Okay! Don't capsize your dinghies. Back to the matter. I be a Christian.
I think that was a good one.
Yeah. And I'm going to be spitting up beard for about 3 more years, I think.
They make a vaccine for that.
Not everyone will be thrilled with the result.
It's the kind of thing where you either get it and you like it, or you just don't.
Some church members have objected to Bruce's films taking such wildly creative license.
And we've had people who think that we're being too flippant.
How is this even a book in the Bible?
Especially controversial was the story of Ephesians, which featured 4 Jesus wannabes.
We are to be imitators of Christ, my son.
Right?
I'm Jesus.
Huh?
I'm Jesus.
Oh, no.
I'm Jesus.
And some people, when you're taking Bible characters like King David or Moses or Abraham or Jesus, and you're adding humor, bizarreness, they have a hard time with that.
But Bruce and his friends will keep plugging along in their own quirky way, bringing the Bible to life from cover to cover.
And it's all to help people get into the Word of God in a fun and creative way and come away with actual memorable images. So they really remember each book for what it is.
Getting more than kicks on this Route 66.
Now you can watch all the Route 66 videos, including that masterpiece of a one that has Jim's cameo. We'll put a link for you to do that on our website. Head off to king5.com and, of course, click on Evening Magazine.